Get Shit Done in a Flash, a mini-series presented by the GST Factor podcast. Hear from incredible leaders, entrepreneurs, investors, trailblazers, individuals that are influencing and changing the conversations in episodes that are no longer than 7 minutes long. Let's continue to step into our extraordinary and get shit done in a flash.
The buzz is here.
The buzz is here on the GST Factor podcast because we're to get shit done about marketing.
I mean, we're talking about the fact that, like, as service providers, especially in the business to business, if you're a service provider, coach, consultant, people are relying on you for your information. Now, what brings them in is your authority, your experience, your expertise, and your trustworthiness. You're laying out a framework. You're saying, hey, I'm going to show you this framework on how to do X, Y, Z. The example we were talking about was a company that wanted to sell you podcast production and coaching on how to monetize your podcast. And so I've had a very successful podcast over the last couple of years, but I'm always looking for that next thing that we can make it even better, right? So I'm listening to this webinar and they get to this spot where they start talking about the special sauce. And I'm like, oh, cool. This is the stuff I came for. So then you could start telling, he's not going to tell you what the special sauce is. You got to buy in. If you're sharing information, give them everything. If somebody listens to you to try to give information from you, there's 3 ways that they're going to take that information. 1, they're going to run with it. Those weren't your clients to begin with, so don't worry, you didn't miss out on anything. Okay? 2, I'm going to try it myself. And when I fail, I'm going to end up coming back to you most likely because you're the one that gave it to me. Now, problem is if you only give him 97% of all the information and you kept the secret sauce to yourself, you're going to look like the a-hole because you kind of bait and switched them. Number 3, they're going to go, that's awesome, but I don't want to have to do it. Will you do it for me? Okay. So give everybody everything and then let the self-identified people who are looking for the help, and those are the people you want to deal with anyway. So why not show them everything, make it make sense to them, paint the picture of what it's going to look like for you. Let the cards fall where they will.
There you go.
Oh, you're using my line on me? And the thing is this. If you think you got IP that nobody else got, you're joking with yourself. I'm sorry. We all are spinning yarn that the fabric was created many, many moons ago. Okay. We just have a new way of presenting that relates to people today. Okay. So get over yourself. Okay. Be you, because people are buying people. Okay. People buy into extraordinary people. Okay. To be extraordinary does not mean that you have to be extraordinary. If you add one more word back there, which is extraordinarily focused on the problem you solve. Because as a business to business and most B2C, you only exist for one reason: solve other people's problems. I have an acronym called FO.C.U.S that helps people with their product market fit. And FO.C.U.S stands for Fix One Clearly Urgent Struggle. When we get focused, we are looking for that biggest pain point. The only more important word is one clear urgent struggle. I say these really slowly because the better you can focus on the biggest problem you can solve for your client, you will be able to charge more because the bigger the problem, higher the price point. You affect somebody. Bigger impact, higher price point, right? Bigger urgent, or the bigger the problem, probably the higher the urgency. So they're going to buy faster, they're going to pay more, and they're going to lean in, okay? Now, why only one? In marketing, you get, 3 seconds to make an impression? If you're trying to cover all the bases in 3 seconds, what are they going to remember? Nothing. But if you only said one thing in 3 seconds, you only give them one thing to remember. And if it's the one clearly urgent struggle they have, they're going to connect with it You're going to touch them in a place where they're like, how did he know that was my pain? They're going to ask questions like, how is it that you know that that's my problem? People will spend money faster and more freely on overcoming pain than they will for pleasure. But right now, it's a lot easier for you to market one thing than it is to market 10 things. So focus will create extraordinary presence.
Drop the mic.
And there you go.
Thank you for listening to Get Shit Done in a Flash, a mini-series by the GST Factor podcast. Are you an influential leader that has a dream to write a book and put your words out into the world? Reach out to us today so we can help make your book dream a reality. Let's get shit done.